We all want friends. We all want to feel like we belong somewhere. We all want to feel like there are people that we can relate to with our problems, and in general, it just feels great for us to talk to somebody. However, it always bugs me sometimes, because part of me is always wondering to myself, how do we bring value? How do we bring value to the other people around us? In general, how do we make sure that we're being a better friend? And yeah, sure, I've made a video like this in the past, but I wanted to go more into detail and give some actionable steps. Not to say that the last video did not give actionable steps. This video is just going to go into more detail and hopefully make things a little bit more relatable to one who perhaps is trying to be a better friend. So what are some characteristics you can adopt? Okay, and at number 1, we have being a listening ear, not a rapid tongue. These humans just like giving advice to other people. It's part of human nature to want to give advice, and it's literally what my entire channel is based around. But sometimes you just, in general, do need to act like a therapist to your friends. Not in the sense that you're trying to give them 1,000,001 solutions, but the fact that you ask questions that allows them to come to a solution themselves. So for example, if you have a friend who's going through a tough relationship, instead of saying, oh, just break up with that person, instead ask them how they feel about that person. Ask them questions like, where do you see this relationship being in 5 years? Or one that I've used on people I know that are going through tough relationships. If you had a son or daughter who is going through the exact same situation as you with a partner, would you be okay with them still dating that partner? It allows them to kind of take a third eye perspective on everything. And instead of just chastising someone for being dumb in a situation, you're actually allowing them to see their own mistakes, but at the same time fix their own mistakes without being condescending in any way, shape, or form. Okay, and number 2, show some understanding. It may go without saying, but the majority of your friendships, you are not going to agree with everything the person does, says, how they handle situations. If anything, you're probably going to disagree with more things than you think. However, this doesn't mean you can't be friends. There are many liberal and conservatives who are friends. There's plenty of Christians and atheists who are friends. But the main point is to actually just understand where they're coming from. Instead of just saying that they're the extreme position of the other side, see where they're coming from. Actually try to understand what their own experience is. Instead of seeing the other side as something hateful and stupid, actually be aware how your friends can be seeing things. Sure, you see things in a way that you think is correct, but that could be based on your upbringing, your experiences, the way you consume certain things, the way your brain works, and that could be totally different for a person that you are friends with. Unlike some people, don't break off relationships with people that care about you all because y'all disagree on 1 or 2 things. If these opinions lead to actions that cross boundaries, well, of course, that's a whole nother separate conversation, but if it's just something political or religious, this is not a reason to absolutely cut off a person entirely from your life. Just make sure that you're actually taking the time to understand where someone else is coming from. Do not turn away a good friend because y'all don't see the world entirely the same way. And number 3, remember that your friends are human. A lot of us take pride in the friends that we have. And of course we should, but just because your friends are your friends doesn't mean that they're perfect human beings. And it doesn't make them any special than another person who would say that their own friends are special. Your friends may have extraordinary accomplishments or very admirable and honorable qualities. You must remember who your friends truly are. They are human. They are going to make mistakes. They are going to slip up. They're going to embarrass you. They may say something stupid that even aggravates you, but that doesn't ever mean that you should just point blankly turn your back on them. This just means that you should examine the person they are, what they provide, what's their influence. Once you actually take these into account, then you look at their mistakes and you see, okay, is this person having a good influence on me, a bad influence on me? How are their mistakes influencing me? Does this change who they are? Or is it just something cringe in the moment? Always the biggest part of being a good friend is judging a person not on just one cringe moment or one slip up, but on their overall moral character. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you watch this far, that means you like the video, so make sure to scroll down right now, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, make sure to turn on notifications, and to leave a comment. Stay safe, stay smart, and start taking accountability today. Peace.
Just let me know so